It's time to meet three new contestants hoping to emulate his performance. Would you please welcome Andy from Hampshire and Lesley and David from Cheshire? Andy, Lesley and David, you're very welcome. Andy, how are you, sir?
Very well, thank you, Simon.
That was an inspiring performance from John, wasn't it? That was quite extraordinary.
Quite breathtaking, yes.
You are a training facilitator?
Yes.
Which means what, sir?
I go into groups of people, various different organisations, and try and help them to be happier with their work.
And is it a particular problem on this game for you that you have, apparently, the worst memory in the world?
Now, the memory only really comes into difficulties when it's a thing I really need to remember, like appointments, anniversaries, that kind of thing.
So, factual knowledge...
Great for useless rubbish, yeah.
OK. Well, obviously, as you know, useless rubbish is often the subject of many of our questions. Let's see how you do, Andy, in just a moment. David and Lesley. Lesley, you're a secretary?
For want of a better word, yes.
What would be a better phrase, then?
I work for my husband. He's an accountant. He's a one-man band, and I type the letters.
Is he a good employer?
He's excellent.
When was the last time he gave you a pay rise?
About April last year, when end of the tax year.
Well, as an accountant would, of course. And David, you're Lesley's son, of course. We will talk to you more in just a moment, because we have to press on, and here comes our next board. It's a flashing W. We're going to start there. So let's play Blockbusters. It's Andy playing Lesley and David. What W are the long, coarse hairs that grow... Andy?
Whiskers?
That grow around the mouth of a cat. Whiskers is right, yes. Now, unbelievably, even though we have just got going with our three new contestants, we're going to have to leave it there for today. Join us next time to see how the game continues. See you then. Goodbye.
Blockbusters with your host, Simon Mayo.
Hello and welcome to Blockbusters, the show where three players are all challenged by the Blockbusters board. The hexagons you see contain the first letter to the answer of a general knowledge question. Our solo player has to connect top to bottom, white to white, and our pair across the board, blue to blue. As they go, they might block each other and then bust each other's blocks, hence the term Blockbusters. At the end of the last show, we'd only just met three new players. Andy and Lesley and David had begun a game. So let's continue and let's play Blockbusters. Andy, it was your letter next. Where would you like to go?
I would very much like to take a pee, please, Simon.
Excellent. Should have gone before you started. What P are radar, reviver and deified, Andy?
Palindromes.
Words which are spelt the same backwards as forwards. Palindromes is right. Well interrupted. And another white hexagon. Where next?
L, please.
What L is the craftsman who helps when you lose your front door keys? Lesley.
Locksmith.
Locksmith is right. Well done. You're on the board. Nicely blocked.
S, please.
Did you not want to ask David what he thought?
He whispered in my ear.
Excellent. OK. What S is the name given to someone who runs naked in a public place? Lesley.
A streaker.
On a pitch, perhaps? Yes, streaker is right.
Can I have an H, please, Simon?
What H do squirrels not do? Lesley.
Hoard.
It's the wrong answer. Full question to Andy. What H do squirrels not do in winter, whilst other creatures like tortoises, hedgehogs and bats do?
Hibernate.
Hibernate is right, yes. A blocking white hexagon. Andy, where do you want?
B, please, son.
What B is Italian toasted bread, topped with a mix, Andy?
Bruschetta.
Topped with a mix of tomatoes, olive oil, garlic and basil. You're right, it's bruschetta. Or something like that. We have a flashing white board. Trouble for David and Lesley.
I'll go for G, please.
What G was the Russian cosmonaut who became Lesley?
Gagarin.
The first man in space on April the 12th, 1961. Gagarin is right. Well done and well blocked. Still a white flashing board, as you can see, so something to be careful of.
Can I have a T, please, Simon?
What T is the fork carried by Poseidon? Andy?
Trident.
Trident is right, yes. A flashing white board again, and this time it's Andy's choice.
I'll take N, please.
What N does Baloo sing about? A simple... Andy?
Necessities?
Simple and bare in Disney's Jungle Book. Necessities is right, well done, and that is Blockbusters. Well done, Andy. David and Lesley, you're one down, so you're going to need to come storming back. And, David, we'd hardly said hello, and we had to move on and start the game. But you're very welcome to the show. You are a coffee shop supervisor.
I am indeed, and I should have got the bruschetta question, because we sell it, so...
Is that right? Well, you were probably going for it, but you just weren't fast enough. So the thing that you have in common with your mum there is, as I understand it, you both love amateur dramatics, is that right?
Yes, I've done 13 pantomimes now, she's done 12, and we also do other events throughout the year, carnivals...
What was the last pantomime you did?
We did Alice in Wonderland, so a variation on the traditional story, but Mum played the Mad Hatter and I was Tweedledee.
And Lesley, so you've been the Mad Hatter?
Yes.
But normally, as I understand it, you're the wicked stepmother or evil queen.
I've had a heck of a run of being the horrible characters, so I've gone from bad to mad.
Yeah, is that kind of slightly...
Well, I
slightly
was getting typecast, and maybe that is
yeah, or
my
maybe they were trying to
personality.
tell you something, Lesley. OK, well, you know how we play the game, you know what the rules are, you know it's the best of three. Andy is one up, so it's time for you to strike back if you want to stay in this game of Blockbusters. We move on, and here's our next board. We have a flashing C, and that's where we're starting, so let's play Blockbusters. What C, if you lose one R, means a vehicle, but with both in place, links the comedians Alan and Jimmy by name? Andy?
Car?
Car is right, yes. Alan and Jimmy by name is the full question. It is car. Your white hexagon is on the board, Andy. Where do you want to go?
P, please.
What P is the ordinary name for the sweet course of a meal? David?
Pudding.
Pudding is right, yes. You're on the board.
We'll go for the T, please.
What T are you said to be as thick as... Lesley?
Thieves.
If plotting in close collaboration, thieves is right, yes. Well done.
No, B, B, B.
Can I have a B, please, Simon?
What B is the mockumentary film featuring the exploits of Sacha Baron Cohen's... Andy?
Borat.
It's the wrong answer. Full question to Lesley and David. What B is the mockumentary film featuring the exploits of Sacha Baron Cohen's preening Austrian fashionista? David?
Bruno.
Bruno is the one I wanted. Yes, well done. Those crucial last few words, Austrian fashionista. So, where do we go next?
We'll go for an A, please, Simon.
What A is a frame with parallel wires and beads that is used for counting? Andy?
Abacus.
Abacus is right, yes. Well done. Spoiling their line. Where
I'll
next?
take the U, please.
What U in the body, often linked with poor diet and stress? Lesley? It just went at the wrong moment. Full question to Andy. What U in the body, often linked with poor diet and stress, may be peptic, gastric or duodenal?
Ulcers.
Ulcer is right, yes. One of those flashing white boards spells trouble for Lesley and David, and it's Andy's choice.
I'd like R, please.
What R does yeast cause the... Lesley?
Rise.
Cause the dough to do during proving. Rise is right, well interrupted, and it's the right answer. Now we have a flashing blue board and trouble for Andy.
An F, please, Simon.
What F are the mysterious bits of crockery called... Lesley?
Flying.
Called UFOs or saucers. Flying is right, well done, and that's Blockbusters. Nicely poised then at 1 game all. Well done, Lesley and David. Andy, we heard that you're a training facilitator, but before that you were a yacht steward and apparently served dinner to Sir Cliff Richard, David Trimble MP, Huggy Bear and Norm from Cheers.
That wasn't during my yachting years. That was an other job.
But that sounds like one heck of a party.
Not all at the same time,
Oh,
strangely.
it wasn't all at the same
No.
time? I was just imagining them all at the same table.
I was working in a central London restaurant, and they were sort of disparate visitors.
OK, so we're nicely set at 1 all. We move on, and here's our next board. A flashing V, that's where we're going to start. Let's play Blockbusters. What V goes before flytrap for a carnivorous... Andy?
Venus.
For a carnivorous plant, Venus is right. Yes, you're on the board with your white hexagon.
I'll take the L, please, Simon.
What L has an art centre named after him? Lesley.
Lowry.
At Salford Quays and is known for his industrial landscape with matchstick men. Lowry is right, well interrupted. Blue hexagon on.
Can we have the A, please?
What A is the name of Sleeping Beauty? Andy.
Aurora.
And also the Roman goddess of the dawn, Aurora, is right. Another good interruption. That is the way to win. Where would you like to go?
I'll go for B, please.
What B is the popular name given to the Indian film industry? Lesley.
Bollywood.
Bollywood is right, yes. 1 game all, 2 hexagons each. Where next?
T, please.
What T can be radial, cross-ply and Andy?
Tyres.
And spare, but hopefully not flat, tyres is right, yes. Andy, your choice.
I'll go for S, please.
What S is an opposition counterpart to a government spokesman? Andy.
Shadow.
A ghost or a spirit or a silhouette? Shadow is right, yes. The white's building up now.
I'd like another P, please.
I think that's 3.
3 in a row.
Yeah. What P is a little round window on a ship? Lesley.
Porthole.
Porthole is right, of course. A useful blocking hexagon.
W, please.
What W is the group of instruments that includes the flute, Andy?
Woodwind.
Woodwind is right, yes. Got it just in time. The flute and the oboe, of course.
F, please, Simon.
What F is a colour and a young deer? Lesley.
Fawn.
Fawn is right, yes. So at 1 game all, and with Andy edging ahead in this deciding game, it's time to take a pause. Join us after the break to see who wins. We'll see you then. Welcome back to Blockbusters. We're at 1 game all between Andy and Lesley and David. We're well into a third and deciding game. Lesley and David, it's your choice of letter next. Where would you like to go?
Can we have a C, please, Simon?
What C is to till and prepare soil? Lesley.
Cultivate.
For the growth of crops, cultivate is right. Well done.
A D, please.
What D means to sleep lightly or briefly? Andy.
Drowse.
Drowse is not correct. Full question to Lesley and David. What D means to sleep lightly or briefly? Lesley.
Doze.
Doze is what I wanted, yes. A flashing blue board. Trouble for Andy, David and Lesley. It's your choice.
I think we'll have to go for the H.
What H is to greet enthusiastically? Andy. Your policy there,
Yep.
Get in as soon as possible and then hope in the 3 seconds the word emerges.
It's there.
OK, full question to Lesley and David. No conferring. What H is to greet enthusiastically? To wave at a taxi or simply frozen rain? Lesley.
Hail.
Hail is right. Well done. That's Blockbusters. Congratulations, Lesley and David.
Thank you.
Andy, that was a fantastic competition. I mean, it was nip and tuck all the way through that.
Absolutely, yeah. Just too fast on the buzzer.
Yep, and there's 2 of them.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Andy, it's been great having you on the show. Thank you very much indeed for coming in. You don't go away empty-handed, of course, because we have our fabulous consolation prize and it's yours.
Go digital and read all of your favourite books on the move with your Blockbusters ebook, courtesy of Elenex.
And I hope you enjoy that. And also you have £70. Thank you very much indeed for playing Blockbusters. Andy, well done.
Thank you very much.
So well done, Lesley and David. That was mighty close, wasn't it, all the way through?
Yes.
But it is gold run time. Who's going to go first?
I am.
Is that your decision?
It's his decision.
It's his decision. Lesley, we wish you all the best. So if you're ready, put yourself on the hotspot. Lesley, you have 60 seconds to make your way across, connecting left to right, gold to gold. If you make it to the other side, you'll win your first gold run prize. You can pass on any question, and your time starts as soon as you tell me where you'd like to begin.
LZ.
Tourist attraction in Regent's Park.
London Zoo.
Yes.
WS.
Nauseous with anxiety.
TGB.
Another name given to the constellation Ursa Major.
The Great Bear. HD.
Yes. He had a great fall and couldn't be put back together again.
Humpty Dumpty.
Yes.
HAO.
Chemical components of ice.
Hydrogen and oxygen.
Yes.
RB.
Big-haired, my bookie-wook writer.
CAM.
Not easy to understand.
RW.
Reason for the extra public holiday in 2011.
TMS.
Top award for outstanding restaurants.
MOH.
A married woman who attends a bride at her wedding.
Matron of Honour. YK.
Yes. I thought you were going to do it, Lesley. I thought you were going to do it. I could almost hear people at home shouting at the television. You made it all the way across and then just ran out of space.
All those flashing lights.
You passed on 5. Nauseous with anxiety. Worried sick. Big head, my bookie-wook writer. Russell Brand. Not easy to understand. Clear as mud. This is the one that had people going. Reason for the extra public holiday in 2011? Royal wedding. Royal wedding. Royal wedding. Royal wedding. Anyway, you got 5 correct. We've added £50 to your total. And who knows, Lesley, there might be another gold run to come. Congratulations. Back to your seat. So it's time to meet the next person willing to take on the challenge of the Blockbusters board. Please welcome Angela from London. Hello, Angela.
Hi there, Simon.
This is Lesley and David.
Hi there.
Well, Lesley's
Sorry, I'm
just
still getting...
trying to get on a chair.
We've got a ladder.
Let us know when you're ready. OK. Anyway, you're settled. Angela, welcome to the programme.
Hi there, Simon.
Hi, you're an office manager.
Yes.
Of what and where?
It's a marketing agency in London.
And you once met Tom Hanks on a beach.
Yes, I did. Very
Was that
nice
you,
chap.
Yeah, was that you kind of stalking him or what?
No, he just wandered over while I was on a beach once and in LA, so he was a really nice guy.
Anyway, Angela, it's good to have you on the programme.
Thank
you know how it works. So it's the best of 3, and here's our next board. It's a flashing F. We're going to start there. So let's play Blockbusters. What F is the country you emerge into from the Channel... David?
France.
From the Channel Tunnel when leaving the UK. France is right. You're on the board.
We'll have a W, please, Simon.
What W are the marsupials from whom, Lesley?
Wallabies.
From whom the rugby union team of Australia got their name? Wallabies is right, yes. Angela, they're fast, aren't they?
Really fast, yeah.
Can I have a B, please, Simon?
What B is it commonly referred to as the list of things to do in your life before you kick Angela?
Bucket list.
Bucket list is right, yes, bucket is what I wanted. See, it's the all-important first hexagon. Now everything is easy.
Can I have a K, please?
What K is the club that maintains a register of purebred dogs? Lesley.
The kennel.
Purebred dogs and organises Crufts Dog Show. Kennel is right, yes.
A T, please.
What T is the region of Italy in which... Lesley.
Tuscany.
In which Pisa and Florence are situated? Tuscany is right. Another blue hexagon.
Can I have a P, please, Simon?
You can. What P means of the greatest importance? David.
Potency.
It's the wrong answer. Full question to Angela. What P means of the greatest importance and is the name of a famous film company?
Paramount.
Paramount is right, yes. Another white hexagon. Where do you want to go next, Angela?
Can I have an S, please?
What S is it said that passengers on overcrowded trains feel like? Angela.
Sardines.
Fish packed tightly into a tin. Sardines is the right answer. And all of a sudden, a flashing whiteboard. Trouble for David and Lesley.
I'll go for the O, please.
What O means something during a play that happens? Angela.
Ovation.
You thought it was right. It's the wrong answer. Full question to Lesley and David. What O means something during a play that happens out of sight from the audience? David.
Offstage.
Offstage is right, yes. A useful blocking blue hexagon.
M, please.
What M is an illness caused by a parasite transmitted, Angela?
Malaria.
By mosquito bite. Malaria is right, yes, well done.
I'll go for the L, please.
What L is the metal added when making crystal glass, Angela?
Lead.
To make it glitter, lead is right. A flashing white board. David and Lesley stepping up to the plate. Angela chooses.
I'll go for the A.
What A goes before number, energy, weight, Lesley?
Atomic.
The A that goes before number, energy, weight and bomb for 4 phrases to do with physics is atomic. Yes, well blocked.
N, please, Simon.
What N is a billionth of a metre? David.
A nanometer.
Is the right answer. Yes, well done. Nanometre. A flashing blue board. Angela needs to be very fast. David.
We'll have to go for the C.
What C is a general term for what is grown and rotated on a farm? Angela.
Carrots.
Incorrect. Full question to Lesley and David. What C is a general term for what is grown and rotated on a farm or in a vegetable garden? Lesley.
Crops.
Crops is the right answer. Well done. And that is Blockbusters. Another good win for Lesley and David, but that was a cracking game, Angela. You know your stuff. We move on, and here's our next board. A flashing A. We'll start there, then. Let's play Blockbusters. What A is a 2011 French film drama? Angela. Went. It just went. Yeah. Full question to Lesley and David. What A is a 2011 French film drama starring Salma Hayek and Geraldine Chaplin and a coffee made of espresso diluted with hot water? David.
Americano.
Americano is the right answer, yes. Well, that was a breathless first game between Angela, Lesley and David, and just as we begin the second, we're going to have to end the show there. Join us again next time to see who wins. We'll see you then. Goodbye.
Wheel of Fortune is up next, and how many points does it cost a contestant to buy a vowel, Answer in a mo. Then later, Mr. Chips unveils those clues piece by piece. Catchphrase, weekdays at 1 on Challenge. Now, back to the question, and the answer is 250.